And hello and welcome back once again to Jamie's Running. Today I would like to talk to you a little bit about some of my favourite running kit. Let's get into it. Okay, so what I thought I'd do is I would pick 4 different running outfits. One for my short, faster runs, one for long, easy runs, one for those wintry autumn runs, and one for those cold winter runs. And I'll take you through each of the elements of the kit and talk to you about why I like them. So I'll kick off first of all with the kit I opt for those short, fast runs. So first up then, if I'm running fast, I don't want to feel restricted, so I always opt to wear as little as possible. That means a singlet as opposed to a t-shirt, so get rid of the sleeves to maximise arm movement, and it also means short shorts. So the shorter the better for me on race day, really maximise the amount of movement that I can get with my legs without feeling the restrictions of having shorts all the way down to your knees. The great thing about short shorts is it's like having air conditioning on your thighs. I think this particular pair are 3 or 4 inches long. They've got a lining inside, they're really lightweight, and they're really comfortable to run in. Now these particular shorts and singlet are from a company called SaySky based in Copenhagen, and what I love about them is they've got some really cool, bold colours and designs. And not only that, but I find the quality of the stuff is really good as well. So I've got loads of SaySky shorts and tees. And in terms of socks then, so I've got the Nike Spark socks on. I don't know if you can see there, but they're really lightweight, they're quite comfortable, they're very minimalist, don't offer a great deal of support or cushion, but they're ideal for those faster, shorter runs. So there we have our short, fast run kit. What's up next? So now we have long, easy run kit. So for me, this one is less about saving weight and having all of that airflow onto the body to keep you cool, and it's more about just remaining comfortable over the duration of those longer runs. So what I tend to do, particularly now that we're heading into autumn, is I layer up a little bit. So I've got a Nike Pro base layer underneath here, which acts as a little bit of compression as well and just helps with the blood flow in the upper body. And then I layer a t-shirt over the top, light in colour because I tend to run early in the morning, particularly with the dark mornings. At the moment, I'd like to stay visible. And the shorts that I'm wearing are from Nike, and they're 2-in-1, so there's a bit of a compression layer underneath. Again, just adds that little bit of extra circulation into the quads and hamstrings with a layer of short over the top. You've got side pockets in these ones, and you've also got a zip pocket in the back, which I find is ideal for carrying my key during the run without losing it. In terms of the t-shirt, it's another one from SaySky. If I come up close, you might be able to see some of the detailing on it, which is reflective and helps with visibility on those darker mornings. And so just coming into the socks, don't know if you can see there, but these are Injinji toe socks. Now, if you haven't heard of toe socks before, they're a little bit like gloves for your feet. Each toe is wrapped individually, and what that does is it prevents the toes from rubbing together and creating blisters. Now, I used to get a lot of problems with that, particularly over those longer runs, as my feet start to get sweaty, my toes start rubbing together, causing friction, pain, blisters, that sort of thing. And then I decided to try toe socks, and they do feel really weird at first having each toe wrapped individually. And what it means is there's absolutely no friction between the toes. Now, I wore these for the ultramarathon that I did last month, and there was absolutely no sign of blisters whatsoever when I finished up, which previously was just unheard of for me. Now, we can get lighter versions for those shorter, faster runs. These ones are a really cushioned version, which are ideal for me, providing that extra support over the longer distances. And that concludes easy long run kit. What's up next? So next up, I'm covering off my autumn running kit. And for me, this one is really about layers. So it's not necessarily really thick layers, but just enough to retain a little bit of warmth, particularly when it's windy outside. The mornings are getting darker and the temperature's starting to drop, so it's all about bright colours and layers for me. Now, first up, the jacket. Again, another one from SaySky, a great, bold design. I love the branding on the back, so it's also practical as well. So you can pull down the sleeves, create little thumb hole things, create a little bit of extra comfort and warmth in the hands there. We've got a hood as well, which is ideal. The only downside to this particular jacket is it's not waterproof, it's just a windbreaker really. I have done some runs in the rain, it's water resistant up to a point, but you soon start to become wet. So zip pockets in the side. Sometimes if I set off wearing gloves and then get a little bit too hot in the run, I'll throw the gloves in the pockets, which is great. And it's got an elasticated band as well, so you can tighten it. Now in terms of my legs, if it's just that little bit too cold for wearing shorts, I've got these tights from Nike, which are quite lightweight and they're more of a compression tight than anything else really. But they do just offer that little bit of extra protection from the elements. But they've also got some colourful and reflective detailing, which is good when it's a little bit dark outside. In terms of the socks then, I've gone for Nike Racing ankle socks. They've got quite a nice amount of cushioning under the ball of the foot and around the heel, but they're also really lightweight and comfortable to run in. So in terms of this kit then, it's all about remaining comfortable for those easy autumn runs. It's not necessarily about lightweight, although this stuff isn't necessarily heavy. It's really just about layering up and adding that little bit of extra protection from the wind and cold. So what's up next? So last up then, and it is winter running kit, and this one is all about warmth. So up top I've got a Nike Sphere Transform jacket, and this one's got a little bit of a secret weapon. So you can start out as just a long sleeve running top. If it gets particularly cold or if it starts to get windy or rainy, inside this pouch here you have like some sort of transformer, a wind and rainproof layer. Now I say rainproof in the loosest possible sense. It's more rain resistant, and trust me, I've tried. But it is ideal just to add an extra layer of protection if it's particularly windy or cold. What you've also got is some thumb holes. Again, as the temperature starts to drop, you slip your hand in there, but added bonus, you've also got these mitts which pull over the top as well. So often what I'll find myself when I'm starting out a run in the height of winter, I'll start with the mittens on. As I start to warm up, I go to stage 2, and then as I start to heat up towards the end of the run, stage 3. On the front there, you've got a pouch as well, although I'm not entirely sure how much use that'll be without any zips. Anything that you put in there is probably going to bounce out onto the floor. But the light colour of this one is another one that's ideal for those dark early mornings. Right, and on my legs I've got the Karrimor Max Shield Tights. Now these are super thick and super duper warm, and I only really dig these ones out if it's snowing or it's really, really cold. They're not waterproof, but they offer pretty much full icy wind protection. If it's not cold outside, you're going to get very sweaty very quickly. My socks then. Nike Elite Cushioned, and these are another one which are nice and thick. They provide lots of cushioning, but they also provide lots of warmth. Ideal either for those longer distance runs or those short, colder runs as well. And so concludes my winter running kit and an insight into my 4 favourite kits for different types of runs. I'll add some links down in the comments so you can check some of this kit out for yourself. Thank you very much for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, all of that sort of great stuff. Share this video with your friends, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.